Competition is bullshit. Competition is an illusion. Competition is fake news. It is a lie, and I am going to tell you why in this video. A lot of people think competition is good. They're like, competition is the best thing that ever happened to me. I love competition.
I love you, competition.
It's not that good for you. You could collaborate instead of compete. Interestingly enough, collaboration is something where someone's like, I'm gonna outrap the shit. You're never gonna pick up a mic again. You could be like, yeah bro, I know you like my hook writing skills. I think it'd be awesome to get on a
Track with you.
Here, maybe we could work together. I'd love that. I just want to help you win. It's not easy to compete against someone who wants you to win, because when you are on their side, they are not against anything but whatever other obstacles are in their way. And if you can collaborate with those obstacles and be the driving force of everything, nobody's gonna question you. And anyone who does, well, I don't know, I feel like that's their problem. You think they're gonna win? The only way they can win is maybe, let's say they're doing the same thing but to a higher degree. But even then, you could offer to collaborate with them. And everyone you've won over is looking at you at the top as you stay in touch with all of them, wondering how you got there. This basically means you're just gonna be dominating everybody. Everybody should be looking at you in total awe all the time. Like, dude, what the fuck is he doing? I don't know. You should be so preoccupied that unless it's gonna help you to dominate, explaining to them your methods when they wonder constantly about them and finally ask you is just kind of pointless. The only competitors you have, other than yourself anyway, are the people you look up to, the people who have already dominated. Assuming those are the people you look up to. The people who are dominating and the people who will most likely dominate in the future. And you shouldn't be competing against them, you should be dominating them. Duh, the reason you should be dominating them is, I mean, there are so many that the amount of time it would take me to list them all is there. That's my reason. That's my top reason. That's the top reason alone. And your power and resources and everything are totally unlimited. So they all suck shit, with your respect, of course, which is unlimited. Competition is for fucking losers. Nobody ever won by a fat landslide thinking, ooh, competition, I'm gonna win against the competition. Even the word competition sounds like, I don't know. When I think of competition, I think about a bunch of babies having an orgy in a snake pit full of cherry juice. Competition breeds nothing but losers. It breeds sissies, and anyone who would rather compete than dominate 10 times out of 10 is anyone who would rather lose than win, and anyone who will lose and not win. Cardi B is dominating the whole pool of eccentric gangster female rappers from New York with accents that are interesting to mainstream pop appeal. Maroon 5 is dominating the pool of pop rock bands that talk about love like it's literally the only thing that they can talk about in a song, generally speaking. Drake has dominated, of course I have to mention Drake, the sector of male crossover artists who target demographics of
Bad bitches
who can't seem to get their lives 100% straightened out. Ariana Grande is dominating the sector of Disney actresses who decided to just kind of shift into pop music out of nowhere. Post Malone is dominating the alternative R&B and trap that universities blast during parties. When people think of those things, they think of those artists, because those artists dominate their sectors. Those artists will never play fair, but they will always play ethical. When people talk about self-development and music comes up, I want the first and only artist they think of to be me, because I want to dominate that sector. So that's my take on competition. I don't know, I just think it's fake news. But what do you guys think? What am I missing? Please let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to connect with me, please feel free to hit me up. There are links at the bottom of the description to all my social media. There's also a link to my new production kit where you can find everything that I use to make music. If you buy any of it, I get commission, which helps me build this channel and keep making videos for you guys. Make sure to leave a like if you like it, subscribe if you haven't already. If you could turn on that little bell to receive a notification every time I drop a new video, that would mean the world to me. You guys can find me everywhere, and I will see you then.